I don't really like this mug at all. It works, but I don't like it. I don't like the cat. I'm not one of those like cat persons. I own or I have or a cat lives in my house in my house. But I'm not crazy about the cat either. I don't get it. But it works. However, I do like the coffee that's inside. It's lightly roasted, amazing Peruvian, premium, expensive coffee. That's how I like my YouTube channels as well. Peruvian and lightly roasted for sure. So I've been on YouTube for many years. I love YouTube. Not the platform, but the content creators. I think the platform is okay, but has fundamental problems. But anyway, that's for another video perhaps. I love the creators. I think this is the best moment for YouTube in terms of guitar channels. And there are amazing creators out there. There's also quite a bit of noise in terms of just mediocre creators like myself, like not really successful. I kid. I try to do it the best I can. But there is a lot of like just shitty content. So I have created a list with my top 5, my favorite YouTube channels today. And the list is in order of excitement. I'll start with I love all these 5 channels, but number 5 is the one that excites me a little less. Number 1 is the one that really gets me excited every time they post today. So yeah, let's give it a shot. If you like this video, please like it, please subscribe if you are not subscribed, so I can go from 5 subscribers to 6 subscribers, which would be great. And oh yeah, and let me know what are your favorite YouTube channels, which is a legitimate question, not a question just to get people to comment. It's a question that I'm interested about because, again, I love YouTube and this is what I do for entertainment and relaxing. So thank you. So number 5, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Johan Segeborn, I don't know. Johan, I'm gonna leave links to all these channels. Johan is and I'm gonna read my notes. So if you're impatient or whatever, if you don't like people reading notes like a human being, just you can go away if you want. Johan, the guy is a tone nerd, and I love that. I'm a tone nerd as well. He's incredibly proficient in terms of publishing. He publishes, I don't know, every day, every other day, something like that. I'm always at work when he publishes, and I try to find time to watch his videos, at lunchtime or something like that. He's very open in terms of cheap gear, which I appreciate. So he will, the guy has like, I don't know if he owns, but he definitely plays like real plexus and super leads. But he also will do like a PV whatever amp from the 90s, like a transistor amp, and he's really excited and passionate about that type of gear producing good tone. So I love that. I love his playing. He's a great player. He has amazing, like, he has an amazing groove, and I truly appreciate that on a guitar player. He also plays drums. That's the connection, and that's, I think, the motive for that great groove he possesses. He's a Kiss fan and a Zeppelin fan, so come on. If you like Kiss and Zeppelin, you can be my friend. And yeah, great riffs, great channel, tone nerd. I love it. You should absolutely subscribe to Johan and check him out. Number 4 is the 5-watt world. This channel, so don't get me wrong, I mean, it's number 4, but I'm super into the 5-watt world. It fundamentally changed my mind last year when I was stuck in a rut with my guitar playing, acquiring too much gear. I mean, I was in a dark place, and dude, what's his name, Keith. I felt like Keith spoke to me directly. Like he will just stare to the camera and talk very with patience and care, and he's like a fatherly figure. I really appreciate his work. I'm reading my notes. He's calm and relaxing and clear and to the point. And I truly appreciate his work on guitar history. He will do this mini, I would say, mini movies or documentaries or films about particular guitar models like the Les Paul and the Strat. I've seen the Tele one, the Flying V one. These are, I mean, to me, I can watch this stuff. Like, I enjoy this stuff. I like history and I like guitar, so I absolutely appreciate his work. That's a lot of work to create these documentaries. That's a lot of fucking work. So Keith, thank you very much. Again, subscribe to the 5-Wheel World. If you're sort of doubting yourself, doubting your playing, doubting whatever, just check this out. I think you'll benefit. That Pedals show. It's a pretty popular channel. I'm sure everyone has seen it. I love the long format. That's very inspiring. I love how they take time to explore and take time to play while doing so, and there are no cuts, as far as I can tell, or minimal cuts, sure. I love the cork sniffing, boutique sampling stuff that they do. I find it very entertaining, to be honest. I can, I watch that pedal show when I'm working out, and I work out 3-4 times a week. So they produce like shows that are 1 hour or more long, so I can just put that on and do my thing and be entertained, learn stuff, hear gear that I wouldn't probably be able to hear otherwise. So Mick and Dan, right? I really think that Mick is a solid player, a very solid player. Like, he's like a better version of what I do. so I quite like his style and his tone and guitar collection, and I at the beginning I didn't like it so much. I didn't like the show so much, but it has grown on me deeply, and I think that he is a very, very good guitar player. Because, and don't get me wrong, I think Dan is also a great guitar player. I'm gonna get to that, but Mick resonates with what I do much more than Dan. That's it. At the same time, apparently he's a very intelligent person as well. With intelligent, maybe that's not the right word. I mean, organized, to the point. He sees clearly. Intellectual is perhaps what I'm trying to say. He's a great moderator. He brings the conversation forward, and you can easily get lost on these topics because they are so abstract. So he's like an anchor for Dan, which I don't know. I think Dan is so likable. I perceive him as this crazy scientist slash artist, which I think are very much similar concepts. And yeah, there's a truck outside. I don't care. So Dan is so wacky and refreshing, and their relationship is just very entertaining to me. So they also produce their shows, like their production is top notch. So I love that pedal show. Subscribe to them. Absolutely recommend it. Number 2 could be number 1. Any of these channels could be number 1, really. They are top notch. But number 2 is the Wildwood Guitars / Greg Koch channels. Um, you can get a bit of Greg Koch on both. And getting a bit of Greg Koch is like a handful. It's now I enjoy these videos for two reasons, very specific reasons. Number one, not so important, Wildwood guitars are incredible. Like, this is the store. I believe Wildwood is the place where you want to go. Their selection is amazing. Les Pauls, Gibson guitars, Strats, Gretsch. I mean, PRS, man. I mean, wow. It's just incredible. But that's not really that important. What is important about Wildwood is Greg Koch. He is a master. It's just like, and if you, he would play very similar stuff throughout the video catalog, but he's so good. I mean, he's so freaking good that it's just like a freak show. I mean, you gotta look at the freak guitar player because he's a freak. I mean, incredible taste, tone, playing, timing, rhythm. He's so entertaining. I can watch Greg Koch reading serial numbers for guitars all day long. And he's so over the top and loud. I would love to talk to Greg someday and figure out if he's like that in real life. Like, that's unbelievable. He's a bigger than normal person, figuratively and and literally. He's kind of big, right? Big guy. So I watch these videos and I try to steal everything I can from Greg. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, so good, and I'm still surprised that that he's not like a much bigger prominent figure by now. He's definitely on my top 5, maybe 3 guitar players alive. So yeah, Greg Koch. Wow. And numero uno, JHS, the JHS channel. I'm gonna be very cool about this. Josh, the dude, I guess he's JHS's founder and lead designer, I guess. I don't know. He's so entertaining, and this is multivariate. So he's a really sweet guy. You can tell that. I don't know why, but I can tell that. And I like that kind of personality. I love the humor on the show. I love the production. He's very knowledgeable. He knows his history, which again I appreciate a lot. He's a great guitar player in his own right. Like, he's a tasty guitar player. So good tone, good lines. He uses like reverbs and delays and fuzzes and textures. That's the key, textures. I so much appreciate that from a guitar player. I would love to be in a band with Josh. That's like the, because I think that someone like him would complement what I do so greatly. Like, so far, I'm the other way around. I'm like, just loppy, trippy stoner type. He's like the environmentally, that's not the right word, ambient guy, the hard riffing, fuzz, Velcro sound. I mean, I don't know. He's a great guitar player. But what draws me the most to his channel, besides the content, which is great, I mean, don't get me wrong, the content is amazing. What also interests me is the masterful branding he's doing through his channel. He is a master brand expert, whatever the correct word is, because he will talk about his competitors the right way. So in my normal life, I'm a brand expert as well for another industry, nothing to do with music. I like my work. I love my work too. And I can tell that Josh is doing it the right way. He doesn't have competitors. That's the right way of doing it. He doesn't have competitors. He has allies, friends, industry, colleagues, but he knows that JHS has a value proposition that is so strong that people will gravitate towards them. So that frees him up to talk about the other brand pedals in the most amazing way. I mean, he will complement Boss and Earthquaker devices and Keeley and all these other brands and review their pedals and talk great about Behringer and Jojo or Hojo or whatever you call it. And that's so refreshing. I get so excited when they publish. Well produced, great tones, entertaining. What else can you get? So cool. So you should absolutely check them out. They're great. So that's it. That's the list. Please let me know your favorites. I'm absolutely looking forward to that. And please like the video, subscribe, all that. Blah, blah, blah. Ciao. Did you think I was wearing like nicer pants, by the way? I'm home.